Hello everyone, it's Mike from Downtown Comics, and we're here to go over all the new graphic novels releasing the week of May 14th. As always, downtowncomics.com is the place to go to check out all the new releases, and liking, sharing, and subscribing is super important. I hope you guys are doing that. Click the button, join the club or whatever, so you get informed of new videos. That'd be great. All right, so we have a pretty decent week of graphic novels to go over, some really cool stuff. Let's start over here in the corner. We got a new Pokemon book, the Pokemon Big Book of Facts. So any of your youngins who love the Pokemon can have a little encyclopedia there. We also have another one called the Disney Princess, the Enchanted Character Guide. So if you want to know all about all the different princesses, this is the book for you. Another Disney one is an original graphic novel, Mickey Mouse and the Amazing Lost Ocean. This book looks fantastic, like really looks. I mean, I'm not a huge Disney guy, but dang, that's impressive. That's a good thing right there. That's a good graphic novel. All right, The Vicious Circle, that miniseries is finally available in a hardcover, so that's available. The latest Nemesis miniseries, Rogue's Gallery, now available in trade. We have a new Rick and Morty trade, Youth and Rick Volt. I don't know if this reprints. Oh, it just collects the 4-issue miniseries Youth and Rick Volt. So, yep, that miniseries collected. We have a volume 2 of, I believe, the ongoing Red Sonja book. So this should get us up to, 7 through 12. So 7 through 12 of the ongoing Red Sonja title. Back in print, again, because of the FF movie, is the first volume of the Silver Surfer Omnibus. So this is your classic Silver Surfer. You're going to get the whole original 1968 series, 1 through 18, and material from the FF Annual 5 and Not Branagh 13. So yeah, if you want that whole first series, you can get it in a nice hardcover there for an omnibus. Avengers Assemble, the latest title to bear that name, is now reprinted. I think it was 5 issues. Yes, it was. 5 issues. All 5 are available. The latest Miles Morales trade, and they're calling this Volume 6. And that will get us 27 through 29 and the Spider-Man, the Miles Morales Annual from 2024, and some material from number 25 as well. So there you go. New modern era epic for Avengers. Obviously that title important. I'm not going to say why. I don't want to spoil things. So we've got a new Avengers. They're calling this Volume 3, 2006 through 2008. You get Civil War, The Initiative, New Avengers, 26 through 37, the 2006 Annual number 2, and the Illuminati miniseries 1 through 5. So there we go. That's a good reprint there. Back in print, this Epic, so this FF Epic Volume 18 was out of print. It's back again. So that it gets you Fantastic Four 308 through 320, Annual 21, Incredible Hulk 350, and the Marvel graphic novel, The Incredible Hulk and the Thing, The Big Change. So that's kind of cool. They reprint that. The Batman Full Moon miniseries now available in hardcover. Oh, yep. That cover is glow-in-the-darky. So you get a glow-in-the-dark cover for it. Nice. My Little Pony gets a new graphic novel, The Storm of Zephyr Heights. The Superman Up in the Sky miniseries gets a deluxe hardcover treatment, so it's a little bit bigger than normal, so that's available. New Birds of Prey, Hero Hunters. What does that get us? That gets us Batgirl 57, Batman 633, and Birds of Prey 68 through 80. So that's the early 2000s series, I believe. So yeah, that's not the more recent stuff. New DC Finest, Superboy, and Superdog from Krypton. So a little crypto action here. These stories take place in 1954 and 1955. You get Adventure Comics 199 through 216, Superboy 33 through 43, and plus activity pages that have never before been reprinted. All right, here we go. The Nightwing, the Volume 1 of the classic Nightwing run from the 90s is back in print. So this is Volume 1. There's a compendium available if you want like the first 50, but This one, if you want to just step into it, you get the 4-issue original miniseries that he got, and then 1 through 8 of the ongoing series. If you've never read this Nightwing, this made me fall in love with that character. It's great stuff, so highly recommended. And we have the new Transformers volume. So we're on volume 3, 2 different covers to choose from, at least initially. And that is going to get us 13 through 18 and the 2024 Energon universe from last year, the Transformers story, to fill in that gap. All right, and closing in on the end, we have the Adventures of Spawn, the complete collection. So that is 1 and 2 of that original Adventures of Spawn cartoony book they did back in the 90s. The Philabic Brothers mini story, never seen sketches. Okay, so it's just kind of everything they did in that animated vein. The Phineas and Ferb. All right, so they get the Classic Comics Collection 3-in-1. So they released 3 different volumes of Phineas and Ferb stuff. They all sold out. It was very popular, surprisingly. I mean, I love Phineas and Ferb, but I thought maybe it was over, but no. But now, so now you can get them all. So instead of trying to get all 3 back into print, they just printed 1 with all 3. So there you go. We have a new Lilo and Stitch, a junior novelization. Obviously, the movie is coming, so... But if they want to, it's reading with pictures. So there's prose, and then there's some stills from the cartoon. So for those earlier readers. Sonic Prime. Okay. So this looks like it's adapting. Okay, so it's one of those adaptations where they take cells from the cartoon and they put the word balloons in. So yeah, so they did that for the cartoon. And then we'll end with 2 manga books. Twisted Wonderland, another Disney thing, the manga. The Book of Savannah Claw, Volume 1, all right? And then a new Star Wars High Republic in manga, The Edge of Balance Premonition. All right, so there we go. Yeah, so a nice week of different graphic novels, some classic superhero stuff, some stuff back into print, and some awesome new stuff, especially from Disney. Disney did some good stuff this week. All right, thanks, everyone. Have fun. We'll see you at the stores. Bye-bye.